and welcome back to another episode of Cabin in the Woods. I already set up the lights. Bronson's sleeping behind me. It's all nuked out. Actually, I think I kind of prefer the purple here and the green behind. It might look better than the other setup. Anyways, I hope you got your blankies, you got your snacks, you're keeping yourself hydrated. I've got my heart rate monitor on here. Painted my nails for you guys, literally. Like, I don't leave the house or do anything. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna paint my nails for my people on, my friends on YouTube or whatever. Like, you know, my, like, literally. Anyways, did I already say that's my heart rate monitor? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's just play the video. I hope you had a good week. Like, legit, actually hope you had a good week, because we all know that it can be rough out there, and working customer service is hard on the head. And this is how we relax. This is how I relax anyways. My heart rate might be high, but that's normal. For some reason I feel like this thing is really sensitive. Like when I donate blood, my blood is really good and my heart rate is really good and everything when they check on you. So I feel like this thing is pretty sensitive. Alright, let's do this.
Meanwhile, on TikTok, one day a severely damaged car is brought into a garage in Villarrica, Chile. It seems that the car had been involved in a serious traffic accident just the night before. The owner of the repair shop, Marcos Garcia, has a house that sits on the same property as the garage. Around 2:30 in the afternoon, he notices something very odd outside his window. He spots one of his mechanics, a man named Juan, who seems to be involved in a very animated conversation with someone. The problem is, there's no one there. Juan is all alone. Marco quickly pulls up the live feed of the garage's CCTV camera on his phone. What happens next is downright chilling.
Oye, este weón se volvió loco. Estoy revisando por la cámara del taller de mi teléfono, estoy en mi casa. Y este maestro está hablando solo. No cacho qué onda. De verdad que no cacho qué onda. No, está hablando solo. Le voy a preguntar por cámara.
Do you think maybe there's somebody under the boards?
¿Qué está haciendo? A ver, vamos a preguntar. ¿Aló? Oye, disculpa, pero ¿con quién estás hablando?
Con don Carlos, que me está viendo, pasando el presupuesto y explicándole el tema del accidente que tuvo anoche en la carretera. Entonces me está viendo el presupuesto, le estoy explicándole lo que le estoy diciendo.
Oye, cálmate. ¿Qué, don Carlos? Pero, oye, escúchame un poquito. ¿Tú me estás hablando del accidente de anoche?
Claro.
Juan, me estáis hueveando, ¿cierto?
No, pues estoy con don Carlos aquí, pues. Le estoy explicándole todo.
Oye, ¿podéis subir? ¿Sabes qué? Oye, es que no estáis hablando con nadie, viejo. No estás hablando con nadie, Juan, y ayer los que chocaron murieron todos. Juan, no estás con nadie, sube y ven a ver las cámaras, tengo todo grabado. Sube, viejo, sube, vente al tiro. Si no estás con nadie, Juan.
No, párala. Entiendo que el caballero del acabó escuchándome esto.
Viejo, no, tengo grabado, vente, por favor, vente. No, esta weá es...
Mechanic Juan swears that he was talking to a man who was very real and said his name was Mr. Carlos. Juan says that he could see Mr. Carlos standing right in front of him, clear as day. He says Mr. Carlos was asking questions about repairing the severely wrecked car from the night before. Now, Juan had no idea that all of the passengers in the car had passed away in the accident. He also didn't know that one of the deceased passengers was a man named Mr. Carlos. So did Juan talk to a ghost? He certainly seems convinced.
Honestly, like, I'm gonna say the third time, honestly, I believe him. And this is really freaking freaky. If this is fake, they did a really good job at acting it out. Like, I wonder if there's other times when this guy has done this, and maybe the person recording is not telling us, you know? But from what I see here, this looks real. The reactions are real to me, anyways.
But what do you think? This next video is a bit of a mystery as it was posted to TikTok without a source. The post claims that the video was recorded in an apartment in Barranquilla, Colombia. The man who recorded it said that he was shocked when he began hearing the chilling sound of a woman crying from somewhere in his house. He took out his phone to record the terrifying event.
Was that a clip of Nuke's house? Got him.
Who recorded it said that he was shocked when he began hearing the chilling sound of a woman crying from somewhere in his house.
Nuke, is that just a picture of your house? Pizza and beer bottles everywhere. You know what? That might be a picture of my house. Minus the liquor. I haven't been drinking at all lately. Alright.
He took out his phone to record the terrifying event, but what happens next makes his blood run cold.
Oh, okay. Oh, a little kid?
Niño.
What? A young boy with a blank expression suddenly appears from behind the man's TV stand. And judging from the man's reaction, he has no idea who this child is. The boy then ducks down behind the stand.
So if it was a ghost child, why would it duck down and not just disappear?
And then the man quickly walks over, but the boy...
Video editing? Was it edited? Let's see.
No idea who this child is.
Look for cuts.
The boy then ducks down behind the stand and the man quickly walks over.
I didn't see any cuts. The only cut that I saw was here. This is a cut. Look here.
A young boy with a blank expression suddenly appears from behind the man's TV stand. And judging from the man's reaction, he has no idea who this
It's coming up, watch. Look at the TV.
Is.
Cut. Right there. That was a cut. But why would you cut before the kid disappears? I don't know. I'm not a video editing expert. Was it Nuke that cut it that way? I don't think so. Why would there randomly be a cut right there?
Boy then ducks down behind the stand and the man quickly walks over. But the boy has disappeared into thin air. Now, without a source, it's impossible to know whether this creepy footage is real or fake. But either way, The video is definitely spooky. A few months ago, we featured the story of Tim Saver, a night guard who started a new job at an undisclosed.
It looked like my light fell down a little bit. There you go. Fixed it. Yeah, I don't know about the kid thing. That's, I don't know. Seems a little too, like, it's pretty spooky, but I've seen, like, I just saw somebody get knocked out with their eyes open. P-Jax was watching football, so that kid kind of had that blank stare in his eyes. But, you know, maybe it's all acting, I don't know. It's weird spot to cut it.
Facility. For some reason, no one was willing to work the night shift. And before long, Tim understood why. He began to experience disturbing and unexplainable events at work. Eventually, Tim discovered that the source of the strange activity in the building seemed to be coming from an overhead attic space. When Tim went up into the attic to investigate, he discovered something truly horrifying.
Terrifying. Damn. Oh, we've seen this one before. We've already seen this one. We've debunked it. It's somebody with their hands in the top tiles. Oh, I forgot to read the comments from the last video. Shit. I always forget to do this. Okay, comments from last video. It's almost embarrassing how excited I get when new video. Mad respect to my... Respect. Sweet. Bus driver was more annoyed than terrified. Best channel. Must respect. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Okay, so we didn't miss any good comments, so I won't worry about last week's video then. Let's fast forward this one. We've already seen it.
His phone and hits record as he goes to.
Hello?
Sorry if you haven't seen it already, but we've seen it
Hello?
a couple times now.
Later,
This
Tim
is
is
like
back on the night shift when things.
this is like the third time that we've seen this video. I think maybe it was from Sir
Someone or
Spruce.
something can be seen sitting on top of a steel cart. Whatever it is slowly moves back.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
It looks back. Over on the channel, RX Files explore Indonesian paranormal investigator Chu does a live solo investigation of the infamously haunted Tayu Hospital on the Indonesian island of Java. Tayu Hospital was built way back in 1933, and over its 80-year history, it began to develop a very bizarre reputation. Many patients who were treated at Tayu Hospital claimed to see the ghostly figure of an old nurse roaming its hallways. They also said that they had seen the terrifying apparitions of patients who had passed away inside the old hospital. And some even claimed to experience horrible hallucinations, like bloody footprints.
Is it me or like did the music get like super epic for this one? For this number? He's like da 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 da. Like I like it. I'm just saying, like all of a sudden.
Running up the walls that no one else could see. Tayu Hospital closed its doors in 2015 and has been left abandoned ever since. Paranormal investigator Chu is completely alone with nothing but a flashlight and his phone as he broadcasts his investigation live to his streaming audience. As Chu roams the hospital grounds, he starts to hear a few strange sounds here and there, but it doesn't seem to bother him. But then, Chu begins to ask that the alleged spirits that haunt the hospital let him know that they are there. And this is when things start to get creepy.
Wait, we've seen this too.
Suara-suara saja. Tunjukkan semua ejakulasi kalau memang kalian ada di sini.
There's gonna be a woman in a white dress. Standing outside. I think right side.
A hospital stretcher moves by itself, frightening Chu so much that he begins to shake uncontrollably. But things are about to get much worse. Chu decides that he's had enough of the outdoors and heads inside to explore the hospital's halls and rooms. But he starts to hear the disturbing sound of a bell ringing from somewhere inside the building. When he looks for the source, something happens that shocks him to his core.
To the core.
Weh, banyak kekliau tak? Ya! Ada, ya Allah, ya Allah.
The exit door slams shut right behind him and an ominous voice can be heard. But most terrifying of all, something seems to quickly peek out at Chu from inside one of the hospital rooms.
I guess
Chu
we
is
haven't seen
terrified
this.
and quickly heads for another section of the hospital.
That's my bad.
But as Chu continues to explore,
Maybe it was just like another video from this guy that we saw that was in another hospital or something.
things just seem to get worse and worse.
It looks like a painting.
Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah.
He's literally recording himself in a corner with his legs shaking. Come on. Like, I understand why people like watching these because it's good entertainment. It's really fun to watch, right? And it's cool. He's recording videos and making scary videos and shit like that, but it's so fake. Like, I want the real shit. I don't want the fake entertainment crap. Oh, well, I guess that's why we have to literally go through so many videos to find anything that's actually kind of interesting and might be true, you know? It's like, I don't really believe, but I want to believe, but at the same time, even if something does look pretty crazy and you're like, oh my god, that's really scary, in your mind it's like, well, it's probably still fake, you know? Because I wasn't there to see it. It didn't happen to me. I'm not saying I want anything to happen to me, but just, you know.
Chu jumps when he suddenly sees what appears to be the eerie apparition of a girl standing just inside an empty storage room. Gathering all of his courage, he charges toward the creepy figure, but it disappears into thin air. Chu is now seriously freaked out and just wants to leave, but his live audience has other ideas. He gets bombarded with requests in his live chat to go back inside the hospital just one.
Is that where the money's at? Like, live streaming abandoned places and setting it up as fake spooky things? Because I'll fucking do it. I'll do it. I'm gonna run out of money here soon and I'm gonna need another full-time job. Just saying.
More time and explore some of the abandoned rooms. As you might guess, it did not go well.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Saya ngecium bau nggak enak teman-teman di sini. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah.
Same person.
Antuk matamu. Astagfirullahaladzim ya.
Well, that was really creepy. I swear to God, Nuke, if you say, did you see that? Yes, I saw it. It was really creepy. Even if it was fake, it was super creepy. Yeah, that's creepy. Ooh, the eyes too? Huh. Speaking of creepy, I just watched a really good movie that I need to recommend to you guys before I forget. It's called I Talk to Me Movie. This movie was actually, I watch a lot of horror movies. This movie, I highly recommend. Trust me, if you like ghost stuff, you're gonna like this.
Have you seen the group chat? They're doing it again tonight. No. Please. It's my mom's Remembrance Day. I just want to forget about it.
Who's up?
I'll do it.
Cannot go for more than 90 seconds. Am I clear?
What happens after 90 seconds?
Don't want to stay. Light the candle to open the door. Blow it out to close it. Put your hand on it. Now say, talk to me.
Talk to me.
Anyways, I'm gonna stop it there because I find trailers show too much. But trust me, it's very, very well made. Like, it's good. And if you're somebody that's like me and worries about that dog that they showed in the trailer, nothing happens to the dog. I promise. So.
Chu freezes when he spots a woman in what looks like a hospital gown sitting on a bed inside one of the hospital rooms.
Yeah, I don't like that.
She doesn't move, but her head seems to drop backwards to look at Chu as if it's not attached to her body. And with that, Chu has had enough.
Can I do that?
He ends his live stream and just gets out of there.
Nope.
So what do you think is going on here? Could the hospital really be haunted?
Okay, alright.
Either way,
stop
real or
showing
not,
it.
Whatever that is absolutely...
She is leaning back though, like this. She's not sitting up straight, she's leaning back like this. And then going like this. So, just saying. It's still pretty creepy, but...
terrifying. The Weeping Woman. Gaz from the YouTube channel Grizzly Gaz loves the outdoors and has dedicated his videos to documenting his frequent camping trips in the countryside of England, along with his cute little French bulldog, Fendi. This time Gaz travels deep into a remote forest that is said to be haunted by the quote, Lady in White.
You know, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I always have Bronson on a leash. No matter what, if we're alone or anything, because you never know where he might run to and break his paws, gets stabbed by a branch or something, or an animal chase him. It's not safe, especially that tiny little dog. You know that, what are they called? Eagles. Eagles' claws are so fucking big, they could grab that dog and permanently hurt it. Anyways,
the story goes that back in the 1800s, a troubled woman who lived on a farm at the edge of the woods was so distraught that she took her own life amongst the trees of the forest. Gaz says that he has heard the story, but he doesn't really seem all that bothered. So Gaz just sets up his hammock and prepares to spend the night in the deep woods. However, when the sun goes down, something happens that makes Gaz wish he had never come to this particular forest.
I'm just gonna worry about your dog the whole time, so.
Hello? Top.
Cute little dog. The dog is so spooked. Literally, like, that's how Bronson and I are. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice. That's how Bronson and I are at night. When we're home alone, we hear a noise, we're like... like, it's funny.
Nope. 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 Nope.
The dog, why would you leave your dog there? Dog seems fine.
Hello?
It's so relatable. Literally my reaction.
Hello? Hello?
Do you find that it kind of sounds like this guy's voice going like, hey, hey, and he put a recorder box behind a tree somewhere? Dog doesn't hear anything.
I'm off, mate. I'm off.
Like, usually a dog, you could see their ears would twitch where the sound is or go back. The dog's not doing that at all.
And with that, Gaz has had enough. He quickly packs up his hammock, gathers his things, and just gets out of there. Gaz is shocked by the horrible noises that sound exactly like a crying woman. He believes that he might have captured the troubled spirit of the woman who took her own life centuries ago in the haunted forest. Even little dog Fendi appears to be on edge about their creepy surroundings. She seems to keep staring at something in the woods that Gaz just can't see. So did outdoorsman Grizzly Gaz accidentally capture evidence of the paranormal? I leave that up to you to decide.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Tough one for me. Like, he seemed pretty believable, to be honest. So I'd have to be maybe a follower of that person's channel and seeing how honest they are with their videos to actually believe him. But part of me believes him, but it's too easy to fake. And I feel like the dog's reaction was too calm. Unless that's just how the dog is, you know? I don't know. Like, if Bronson would hear somebody crying in the woods, he would be looking over there with his eyes back, and he'd be like freak the fuck out, and he'd run towards me, you know?
You can watch this entire creepy video over on the YouTube channel, Grizzly Gaz. The Leopard Inn. Nearly 300 years ago, in the early 1700s, the Leopard Inn and Pub was built in the thriving town of Burslem, England. The inn was a huge success, and people from all over would visit to stay the night or to have a few pints in the downstairs pub. However, the Leopard's Inn's history is also marred by many tragic events. One of the most notable episodes in the inn's dark history is the violent passing of a lady of the night in one of the upstairs rooms. Her life was taken by an angry and very violent customer. It is said that both of their spirits are trapped inside the Leopard Inn, doomed to wander its halls for all eternity. Visitors and workers at the inn claim to have had terrifying experiences with one of these spirits. Some say that the dark, shadowy figure of a man follows and attacks people at the inn, sometimes touching or pushing them, or even grabbing them by the throat.
So what's one of the most scariest experiences that you've had inside
I like these guys.
the Leopard Inn Hotel?
That is the figure, a black figure that goes upstairs, wanders through the pub, opens and closes doors, sometimes get touched on the shoulder.
And have you actually seen the figure?
Yes.
Over the years, the inn's business took a sharp downturn, and much of the structure was sealed off and left abandoned until 2007. The Leopard Inn's first floor is now a historic pub, but the upper floors and rooms of the inn still remain empty and in a state of decay. Ghost hunters Jeff and Phil from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations travel to the Leopard Inn with their cameraman Pete. They hope to catch supernatural activity on camera, and what they encounter is truly chilling. The team installs several static cameras throughout the inn, and then they start to explore. Almost immediately, they capture something unexplainable in the second floor hallway.
Oh, big hits in here.
Feels really cold behind.
Do they have props up there for like a haunted house during Halloween? It's the second Halloween thing that I see.
The second floor hallway.
Right there. Look. And like fake spider webs.
Hits in here.
Feels really cold behind me as well.
Yeah, I've just gone cold. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I felt it.
Where did it come from, Pete?
Big gust, well not gust, but a lot of cold air come into my back from there.
Something's moving down that way as well.
Yeah, and
Something moving.
Bring a K2 in here, Jeff.
A lot of cold air come into my back from there.
Something's moving down that way as well.
After hearing the bizarre, unexplained footsteps, the Ghost Tech team continues to investigate in hopes of finding the source of the mysterious sound. Now, this is when Phil starts to experience some very strange and creepy encounters. The first time it happens, Phil is on the third floor, conducting a spirit box session.
Is there anybody here in this hallway at the moment? Okay, something just pulled me on the back of my thing.
On the back of your jumper?
Yeah, on my hood.
Okay, that's good.
Yep. Okay, so I take it you are with us.
Phil just laughs off the tug on his coat, but then it happens again.
Don't touch me, Jeff.
Phil?
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. You see when you said someone touched you?
Yeah.
Did you laugh?
No. Point where something touched me.
As Phil gets touched, I clearly hear a man laugh, and this is captured on our digital recorder. Here's the audio enhanced.
Don't touch me, Jeff.
I think he nervously laughed and didn't remember that he did it, because the first time that he said that something touched him, he laughed.
Away at the moment. Okay, something just pulled me on the back of my thing.
Back of your jumper.
Yeah.
Yep. So, that's all it is.
Don't touch me, Jeff. Don't touch me, Jeff.
Something pulls at Phil's jacket and a sinister laugh.
Sometimes when something scary happens to you, you kind of forgot what you did or some of the moments if you've been through it before. Like when I got robbed and the detectives came over and asked me what they were wearing, like what kind of pants or what happened, it was kind of like a blur, you know? I wasn't too sure, and they actually like got really like rude with me, but it's like, I'm sorry, that was my first time that happened to me. I didn't I don't actually remember like they like if they had something in their hands, in their pocket or whatever. Like I remembered as best as I could, and we had cameras, thankfully. Anyways, just saying, when something happens, you don't always remember.
Can be heard. The Ghost Tech team believes that they might be dealing with the spirit of the angry man that took the life of the Lady of the Night inside the Leopard Inn, as his ghost is said to follow and attack people. Their suspicions seem justified when Phil is targeted yet again.
I was told that you're seen walking up and down the stairs. Come down now.
Phil is receiving an EVP, a man's voice who is saying, "We'll fix it for money." And at the same time, there is movement behind him. Here is the enhanced audio of the EVP, followed by the footage, which has also been enhanced.
I was told that you're seen walking up and down the stairs. I was told that you're seen walking up and down the stairs.
A dark figure seems to reach out towards Phil, almost as if it's attempting to grab him again.
Do you think maybe it's not saying we'll fix it for money? Do you think it's saying something else?
A dark figure seems to reach out towards...
Try and hear some... That's all I can hear because that's all I can see. I was trying to listen to the audio. Try and just close your eyes and listen to it.
Come down now.
Phil is receiving an EVP, a man's voice who is saying, "We'll fix it for money." And at the same time, there is movement behind him. Here is the enhanced audio of the EVP, followed by the footage, which has also been enhanced.
I was told that you're seen walking up and down the stairs.
maybe they said it does look like somebody or something like that. People hear different things.
I was told that you're seen walking up and down the stairs.
Something, it's somebody. I don't know.
A dark figure seems to reach out towards Phil, almost as if it's attempting to grab him again.
Wonder if there's like some kind of program that you can put audio in and it kind of tells you what the audio means. It changed it to subtitles for you. There must be.
Meanwhile, one of the upstairs cameras has caught something that is downright chilling.
Terrifying. Oh.
Whilst we are on the second floor, at the same time our static night vision camera on the third floor is capturing what seems to be an apparition. It stands at the end of the hallway, then it turns and walks into a room. Here's the footage followed by the footage enhanced.
Weird.
A white translucent figure can be seen entering one of the bedrooms on the third floor. So, could this be the spirit of the man that terrified so many visitors at the inn? And is it the same figure that was reaching out to Phil? You can watch this entire two-part investigation.
What could do that? I feel like I'm starting to notice something with these guys. Is that they capture those same type of fogs a lot. So I don't know now. I'm a little bit sketched out. Obviously, I could always be wrong. I would like to see them talk about not finding anything at certain areas. Maybe they do on their channel. I haven't checked. But if you see recordings of them, they're doing a whole place and they still upload it in case you see something, but they haven't found anything. Instead of having something happen every time they go out, then I might believe them more. But obviously it's for me to look into, right? But I usually like these guys.
Over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. The end of the Zark haunting. Now you might remember a little while back we featured an Indian family who claimed that their apartment was haunted by a poltergeist.
It's coming from the cupboard. Could you please stop?
Getting PJax to get me a fries and burger from McDonald's while he's on his way home.
Well, as an update to this story, the father Zark says that he has decided to end the channel because now his family has finally moved to a new home. But Zark posted one final video from their old apartment that might be their creepiest video yet. Zark hears a child crying in their living room and thinks that it's his son.
Alright, I've got a question for you. Why is his phone charging right there? Why is the microwave door open They playing some kind of audio over here?
But just as he enters the room, he sees a semi-transparent child run toward the hall. In the dark, Zark can't tell that something just doesn't quite look right, and he runs after the child, thinking that it's his own son. But just then, his wife yells to him from the other room to say that their
It's easy to put another video on top of a video and make it transparent.
son is still safe in bed, snug under the covers and not crying at all. So Zark has no idea who or what this is. Cut back to current day, and Zark says that the channel is now over. But was the Zark Scary Haunting channel for real? Or was it all just an elaborate hoax?
Hoax.
You decide.
I say it's a hoax.
Caught on camera.
Ooh, an extra.
A Reddit user that goes by the name Failed Talk Show Host lives with his girlfriend in a small apartment in Denver, Colorado. Sometimes the couple hears strange noises in their apartment, but they never really thought much of it. That is until the Reddit user buys a brand new Samsung phone with a new night mode feature, meaning that the phone can take vivid, highly optimized photos even in the dark. He decides to try out the feature, so he turns off all the lights and snaps a few photos around his apartment. When he looks back at the results, he is shocked to see an unfamiliar figure standing in the kitchen cupboard. Confused and worried, the
Oof. I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps. Really bad ones. And you know what? At the same time as they showed the figure, I know you guys can't hear it, my wireless earphone went low battery. Oh, this is too scary. I don't like this. I don't think I can watch this again, I'll be honest. Like, I'm alone at home right now and it's dark. Oh, fuck, that freaks me out for reals. Whew. How's my heart rate only at 96? That's crazy. I'm so freaked the fuck out right now. Yeah, I know it's low battery. I'm just gonna leave the one that keeps saying low battery, please charge, because it's... Alright.
The user posts his photo to Reddit to get opinions on what he could have captured. After many requests, the Redditor decides to leave a camera recording overnight as he and his girlfriend sleep. When the couple reviews the recording...
How can you sleep in that freaking house? I would be leaving. There's no freaking way. That's the scariest shit. Do you see how tall he was?
Footage the next day, they discover something absolutely terrifying. Someone or something can be seen moving around in the dark, and whatever it is looks very similar to the figure in the previous photo.
Oh no, fast forward that.
Could it be that their apartment is...
Woo! There's something about that that really freaks me out. I don't know why. Like, I'm not even kidding. You know me, I don't fake my shit. This really freaks me out for some reason. There's something about it. Like, don't ever take pictures of your house at night, okay? I won't. Because if I see something, I'm never sleeping ever again. Holy shit.
It's haunted? Or just what is this? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but my schedule was still all over the place, so please...
Literally, that was the spookiest thing I've seen. That was so scary to me compared to anything else we've seen in a couple weeks now. Like, for reals. I'm freaked the hell out. Let's check the comments. Please. Look, it's 9:30 at night. I need to go to bed in an hour. Stop. Why do I do this to myself? Mr. Carlos didn't even realize he was dead. He literally went, yeah. Moving the head upside down made me scream. That was actually really freaking spooky too, I have to say. As much as it was fake. Like, you know. I love this channel. It saddens me that he's running out of content. I know. There's just so much content you can do, right? Cleffi Miss Chloe's knees weren't shaking because he was scared, but were having difficulty carrying his massive ball. Wow. First video. No. Live streams. How are you supposed to fake it all so perfectly in a dark old hospital? Everyone's talking about Chu. Like, what? I found he was the most fake one. Weeping Woman. Head flipping upside down. Honestly, the last one should have been in another video. You could have made a whole video on just that for me personally. Wow, everybody loved Chu. Like, what the fuck? How did they believe him? Gave me chills. Going camping in the woods, trying to sleep. All you see is, yeah. I was hoping the dog would be okay, wouldn't be hurt. Because there's leopards around. That could maybe mean, yeah, might be the reason why there was some weird crying. Could have been leopards, right? I was hoping that somebody would talk about the picture. Yeah, Mr. Carlos, that's a really good one. This was a good video. The exact same thing happened to my wife and I, except it was our daughter and the figure was just as solid seeming as any living human when it comes to visibility, not transparent at all, in the broad daylight. I would love to see Nuke's reaction when he first watches these. True, that would be good, but I mean, this is what he does for content, so to him, it's a job, and it probably doesn't affect him as much because it's all edited, right? That was good. That was good. That was good. Good. Thank you. I hope you guys are not as freaked out as I am right now. It's really dark out there where I have to like get up and at least I left the light on and like the kitchen light on. The kitchen living room are all open. So the oven light's on at least. But fuck my life. Well, Bronson seems calm, so I think we're okay. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah. Thanks for hanging in there and stay safe. And sweet nightmares. Because I know I'm gonna have nightmares for sure.